without dreams. You don't want a night without dreams. You don't want a night without dreams. Jane Fonda doesn't admire you. Jane Fonda doesn't admire you. She won't be seeing you on Primrose Hill. The sun sets 37 equinox, 97 occident. Yeah, 97 occident. I'm headed down to dream country. I'm headed down to dream country, where the grass blows and the trees are tall, and we all find ourselves in the large and the small, and nothing makes sense, and everyone laughs forever. Impenetrable in walls of stone.
My fellow Americans, is this the time in our nation's history for the federal government to ban Almighty God from our schoolrooms?
impossible to die in the years that lie ahead. It will be impossible to die. It will be impossible to die. It will be impossible to die. Impossible to die. Impossible to die. 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 Die.
Back in those days, I was a lowly frontiersman. I strode along the perimeter, and I did not hesitate once. I took the lives of the vultures. The vultures didn't stand a chance. The sun was hot. The work was long. I took the lives of the vultures. I took the lives of the vultures. One of their carcasses looked up at me. It was grotesque. It was ugly and boring. I took the lives of the vultures. I took the lives of the vultures. They roamed the desert, and they roamed the outskirts. I took their lives without thinking. It was a sort of autonomic muscle response. You see a vulture, it's time to kill it. You see a vulture, it's time to die. You see a vulture, it's not gonna fly anymore. Not gonna pick on any dead bodies no more. That was the mantra that I carried with me across my long 3-decade career of killing vultures. You see a vulture, it dies. You see a vulture, it's dead. You see a vulture, it's gone. You see a vulture, well, that little carrion predator isn't going to be flapping its fucking wings anymore. You see a vulture, it's dead. You see a vulture, it's dead. The only good vulture is a dead vulture. The only good vulture is a dead vulture. I spent so much time killing the vultures that I got back to my cattle pen, and I found that all my cattle were dead for malnourishment. I'd been out on the range killing vultures for 3 decades, and all that remained of my cattle was an amorphous mass of cadavers stacked atop one another. There were no vultures to consume them. You see a vulture, it's gotta die. You see a vulture, it's dead. You see a vulture, it's gotta die. You see a vulture, it's dead. You see a vulture, it's gotta die. You see a vulture, it's dead. You see a vulture, it's gotta die. You see a vulture, it's gotta die. You see a vulture, it needs to die.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV.
To set standards for yourself, no one can treat everyone like a human being except yourself. Now you're tired.
I've been locked away insane elsewhere, and I seem to have lost my mind. Everyone tells me that I need help, but the help I need, they can't provide. I need a sticky little tip
disc with jelly to measure the response of my heart. I need to know I can still feel something and I won't be consumed by the dark. Hook me up to that EKG. Sonic palpitations get recorded on the sheet. I need to learn what's happened to me. Need to drink lots of water and breathe. Yeah, hook me up to that EKG. I was dead on arrival in a dark room, a sheet over my face. I was still like stone. Then my heart started up and I started to swoon. I'm barely alive and I'm still alone. I can't escape the confines of my brain. Doctor, I can really use some leads. Please run some tests with that meter over there. It'll tell me what my body needs. Hook me up.
Be careful what you wish for, America. It's 1985 and everything costs 33% less. You're an animal, and everyone else is an animal too. We all act according to animal instincts. We're in a human zoo. None of that matters. Don't let it hurt you. If you want to isolate yourself from the rest of your species, don't worry. The world does not care. The world is indifferent to your suffering. Welcome to the fucking jungle, where we drag our knuckles on the dirt. Welcome to the fucking jungle. This is where you're going to learn to hurt. Don't worry, just be happy. Follow the scent westward. There are your eyes. All of the colorful spheres spin around each other in unison. And nobody cares. Nobody wants you here. Literally nobody wants you here. If you don't leave in the next 10 seconds, I'm going to lay my hands on you. Says the ape in front. He smells like raw sewage. His brain is made out of cockroaches. You're an animal. They're all animals too. Don't let it get you down. You're in a human zoo. You're an animal. They're all animals too. Don't let it get you down. You're in a human zoo. You're in a human zoo. You're in a human zoo.